Welcome to the Stadia News TLDR. Here are your headlines for today. So we get the first Stadia community blog post of the year. A developer porting house revealed they're working on a number of Stadia titles. The Hitman 3 team reveal their roadmap for Hitman in 2022. Humankind introduced brand new DLC, and PUBG officially goes free to play with a brand new patch and update. And Skyclimbers gets a possible launch date. Welcome to the Stadia News TLDR, your short burst Stadia news source. So make sure you hit the likes and subscribe to the channel so you never miss Stadia TLDR and you stay up to date with all things Stadia. Let's get to it. So Stadia is back in the swing of things and released their Stadia community blog, the first of the year. Highlights on this include Ember getting a brand new additional content, Secret Hoser, at no additional cost. I talked about this on the Stadia Monday Night Chat, 10 p.m. UK time, every Monday. Basically, you play in teams where your team has been infiltrated by corporate spies. A Hoser agent is amongst us, quietly trying to burn down the building or even blow the place sky high. Think Rainbow Six Siege meets Among Us set in the Ember universe. Anyway, there you go. PUBG, of course, gets a mention because it goes free to play as of the 12th, that's today. And PUBG themselves launched a brand new update video with bonus goodies for those who've already purchased PUBG. I'm checking to see if it applies to Stadia Pro members and whether they get the benefit of those updates and additional elements. PUBG was available to claim in Stadia Pro for one of the longest periods of any pro game. In the patch, they're also introducing drones, which should add an interesting element to the gameplay. Also mentioned in the blog post, Far Cry 6 adds new DLC, Pagan Control. Here, players embody Pagan Min, the iconic villain from Far Cry 4, in a brand new experience inspired by roguelike genres. It's similar to more recent Far Cry 6 editions. Pagan Control is the second of the 3 AOC chapters focusing on Far Cry villains. Vass Insanity, starring Far Cry 3's Vass Montenegro, in a sort of warped reimagining of the Rook Islands, is also out now. And Joseph Collapse, of course, Joseph Seed, featuring Far Cry 5's Joseph the Father Seed, is also coming very, very soon. And in other news, the blog post also reminded us that Stadia is coming to Samsung TVs in 2022 as part of Samsung's new gaming hub. And it also confirmed that you'll be able to play in up to 4K with the Stadia app. Also, now is the chance for you to have your say on the community blog. So make sure you do and complete the survey. Or you are immediately disqualified from moaning about Stadia if you don't give them the feedback. If you have constructive criticism, then use the survey and let them know what you'd like to see in these blogs and from Stadia in the future. In other news, Mantis Games are a developer who specialises in porting games to Stadia, and they recently delivered 2 games from Fishing Cactus, Epistory and Nanotail. In a recent tweet, they also confirmed they were working on titles, plural, that they cannot disclose yet. Could they be more Cactus games or from another developer? Watch this space. Hitman 3 team today revealed their 2022 roadmap for the game. One of the great things about Hitman is the replayability, and with this additional content that they constantly bring out in the DLC, this makes it a great game to go back and play loads of times, and it plays so well on Stadia. Highlights from the roadmap include a new freelancer mode with Agent 47 Safe House, more strategic planning, and inspired by roguelike games. This is scheduled for spring 2022. Elusive target arcade mode starting on the 20th of January. You have one chance to take down a target. Failure is final. Then on the ultimate elusive target, you have to take down several without failing and no errors. If you fail a trial, you're going to have to wait until the next day to try that trial again. And there's a tease of a new location for later in 2022. Humankind revealed new DLC, Cultures of Africa. That's arriving on January the 20th, offering you 6 new African cultures from different historical times throughout the millennia, right up to contemporary Nigeria. Available for pre-order very, very soon. Skyclimbers now. This is the game that's coming to Stadia that started off as a crowd-funded development, has announced that early access will be available on Steam on November the 22nd this year. When asked about Stadia, they said they'd be announcing the date soon and were just waiting on their IARC, that's a certification approval for the Stadia version. As I understand it, early access trial will be taking advantage of Stadia channels, a bit like the alpha trial, which was mentioned in the Stadia developer blog post a few weeks back. This allows publishers and developers to hold closed demos and game testing. Well, there is your Stadia News TLDR update. Make sure that you hit the likes because I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find Stadia content like this. And if you are new here, then make sure you subscribe, toggle that notification bell, and then you know when I go live with Stadia content like this. And make sure that you also watch Stadia Monday Night Chat every Monday, 10 p.m. UK time. See you then. Till next time, arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara.